There's a few more things on this Mercedes before I can fix the LPG on it. The air conditioning works beautiful, everything else is done, but one problem, it's got the aircon going. Always used to be a bit smoky, this engine, so I was driving down to get some thicker oil for it. And on the way there I was going down the hill and noticed it was blowing a lot of smoke going down this hill. I thought, shit, the head's, pretty sad. The owner had overheated it previously, ran it low on water. So I got some thick oil and put it in it, but it just kept getting worse and worse and worse. And it was like, shit, this is no good. So I looked around. I wasn't going to give up on the engine. I pulled off the automatic transmission module vacuum line and found a heap of oil in there. So I blocked that off with a bolt, took out the banjo bolt and put a standard one in, and went for a drive. No more smoke at all. So what it had done, it had torn the little rubber diaphragm in the automatic and was drawing all of the auto fluid up into the engine and burning it, especially when I was, off the throttle, so it made it seem like it had a cracked head. So I rang around and finally managed to get a part, the only one in Australia. So it took a little while to get here, but it's finally here. Over 100 Australian dollars. But there it is, there's the module diaphragm. But I'm going to go ahead and put that in and see how it goes. I was lucky to get that, 6 months wait, and it's genuine. The last one in this country. I rang around everywhere. Well, I'm under the Mercedes now. Here's the auto pan from 1967. Works pretty good still. This is a German car. It was bought in Germany. I've driven around Europe for a while and then brought here to Australia. So it's got all these things on it that Australian delivered things don't have. Like all these shields. And there's the module up here. So I've got to pull all that apart and replace the diaphragm inside it. It's going to be fun with the exhaust in my way. That's original pipe too. Just thought the Americans and Canadians might like to see that. No leaks in it. But yeah, good fun. I just have to point out, this is a first for me, working on a 43-year-old automatic transmission module diaphragm. So I just have to play it by feel. I'm not even sure where the diaphragm is exactly, assuming it might be in this bit. We'll find out. It's part of the fun playing with old cars. Well, I've loosened it. Let's unscrew it and see if anything comes out. Remember, that's a vacuum line. There shouldn't be anything in it. Nice taper fitting. Ooh, do you look at that. Put a drainage tray here. Yep, that's drawing all that into the engine. There's your problem. There we go, got that off. Disgusting behind it. Yeah, I said fuck a million times because I had to drop the bloody gearbox to get the top bolt out. Piece of shit. Well, this looks like where that little diaphragm goes. Quite nice. If Aussie50 is watching this video, could you please do a video response on the Jaguar gearbox and how easy it is to do it on that, just like most other cars. But, this crappy little thing here, it's drawing oil in through there. I'll clean this all up, pull it apart, and I should find a split diaphragm in that. There we go. It looks like a part now. It's pretty cool. It's got the genuine Mercedes seal on it. Little twist tie so you can't adjust it. Little Mercedes badges. I'll see if I always recommend before you take anything like this apart, even if it looks obvious and go back together, just mark it. Put a scratch in it or something, so you put it together the right way, just in case. This one is pretty straightforward, but still mark it. there's a problem, folks. There shouldn't be any liquid in there at all. And there seems to be some. Not bad though. That diaphragm lasted 43 years under all sorts of horrid conditions. Marvellous. New one, same as the old one. The old one just has split when I was trying to get it out. It's well fucked. It's had its day, it's all stretched and out of whack. So, I'll put it all back together and that should fix that. Nice. I haven't had it damage the official seal yet, unless I have to adjust it. Might hammer gears, you never know with a new diaphragm. There we go, that was fun. I didn't clean around it because it could have disturbed dirt while it was off, so it's best not to clean. Now I just got to connect it to the engine and we're all done. There we go, all done. And the whole point of that diaphragm is just so the auto knows what the engine's doing. If it's idle or, like closed throttle or full throttle. So it knows when it can change gears and how much pressure to give clutches. So if you've got it floored, it's giving full line pressure, so the clutches don't slip. So without that there, it was not changing gears very happily, and it was always at full line pressure, so you could pop something. So it's best to fix that quickly. Don't just disconnect it and keep driving it.